Hello, students. This is Aram from Alamkul. So, today we will be discussing about the chapter is matter around us pure, and the topic is matter. So, what is matter? Matter, it's a substance that which is made up of various types of particles that occupies the physical space and some kind of an inertia. Okay, and the matter is divided into two types. First of all, there's your pure matter, and second is your impure matter. What is pure matter? Pure matter consists of only one type of particles, like your copper, oxygen, or pure water. So it's nothing but a like one particle. You know, consists of a one kind of particle, only one, like water, H2O. So it's a particle, or the various types of these atoms here all are like a one particle. So what's about impure matter? Impure is which consists of two or more types of particles, which is tea and coffee. Because if we will make a coffee, we have to mix lots of we have to mix sugar, some kind of some milk, water. So it's a mixture of two or more type of particles, and also coffee. So pure consists of only one, so that's known as pure. And for impure, two or more substance needed to form a impure matter. Next. So this your pure matter is divided into two types. First of all, first is your elements, another is your compounds. Now, what is elements? Simplest form of matter which cannot be further divided, like your oxygen. Oxygen cannot be further divided, so that's known as elements. What about compounds? Compounds is a combination of two or more different elements, that's known as compound. It's a compound of something, means it's a combination of two or more, means it's a combination of two or more different elements. So that's known as a compound. Okay, now next here, your matter in the impure, yes, impure matter is also known as mixture. Okay, why? Because a tea or a coffee is a mixture of two or more types of a particles. So it's known as mixture, and mixture is divided into two types, homogeneous and heterogeneous. So now we will discuss about the homo and hetero. So this is your homo and hetero. The mixture is divided into two types, homo mixture and a heterogeneous mixture. Now what is homogeneous mixture? Yes, so homogeneous mixture means homo means same. Homo means same. So a mixture which has uniform composition throughout its mass means you can't see the particles of homogeneous mixture. Like if we mix the salt plus water, like if we are mixing salt in the water, then what will happen? We can't see the particles there. Means अगर अगर हम लोग mix कर रहे हैं salt को पानी के साथ, so अलग अलग particles of salt is not visible. So it's a uniform composition, means the different particles we can't see. For example, air. Air is also a homogeneous mixture. Why? Because air consists of like oxygen, nitrogen, different types of gases, but we can't see all the different kinds of gases. Why? Because air is your uniform composition. Third is your alcohol. In alcohol, there are different types of chemicals used, but we see only a uniform alcohol. So the best example is your salt plus water, because if we will mix the salt in the water, we can't see salt. We cannot recognize that where is the salt. Okay, but if we mix the oil and water, then we can easily see that there's as like if this is a beaker, this is your like I'm mixing the water oil in the water, so the अलग अलग surface जो है वो दिख जाएगा कि ये salt का है, sorry कि ये oil का है और ये water का है. So homo means uniform composition, which is a uniform. Now hetero. Hetero means a mixture which has non-uniform composition. Like for example, salad. Salad is a mixture of different types of a vegetable. Oil, water, stones plus water. अगर हम लोग पानी में stones डालेंगे, so stones are clearly visible. But if we will mix salt in water, then salt is not clearly visible क्योंकि salt is a uniform composition and your heterogeneous is a non-uniform composition. Hetero means जो दिख जाता है, okay, in the beaker, and the homo means जो same होता है, जो एक same uniform रहता है जो कि नहीं दिखता, तो उसको homo बोलते हैं. और hetero मतलब जो दिख रहा है, जैसे कि अगर stones plus water, water में stones डालेंगे, so stones are clearly visible, तो उसको बोलते हैं heterogeneous. So here when we observe, हाँ, when we observe the particles of mixture means the particles of mixture is clearly observable, so that's known as your hetero, and which is not homo. So here is salt water homo or hetero? So now you all tell me what's this salt water homo or hetero? Obviously ये क्या है, homogeneous है, क्योंकि homo means same, and अगर हम लोग सॉल्ट को वाटर के साथ मिक्स करेंगे तो सॉल्ट इजीली डिसॉल्व हो जाएगा, सो दिस इज योर होमोजेनस मिक्सचर. नाउ दिस salt water, it's a homogeneous, and your chocolate milk is your heterogeneous mixture, because sometimes क्या होता है कि chocolate will settle down, so this is a kind of a heterogeneous mixture. Next this thing, just a minute. So here one more point is there, कि pure is divided into elements and compounds, and same elements we can also call it as mixture or compounds. So here mixture is like elements or compounds which mix together to form a mixture. It's a mixture of something that the elements is combining, or you can say the compounds are combining to form a mixture, so that's basically mixture. So mixture has composition, and here your compound, for example, I wrote one chemical equation, 4H2 plus O2 will give you 2H2. So this is a compound. Compound means the composition of each new substance is always fixed. And here your hydrogen and oxygen is mixing to get a result of your water. So this is basically a compound. It means the new substance has totally a different property. For example, I'm mixing hydrogen. अगर अकेला hydrogen है, so the property of hydrogen is different. And if अकेला oxygen है, so the property of this oxygen is different. But if we are mixing these two, then the property of water is different, because water is having a different chemical property as compared to your hydrogen and oxygen, right? Next. So here, same example, NaCl. Your Na, which is your sodium, is having a different property. Your chlorine is having a different property. But if we are mixing these two, we are getting a salt, which is a different property. So okay, so this is a compound कि if हम लोग mix कर रहे हैं दो दो चीजें जो कि अलग अलग different properties के, and we are getting an output which is having a totally different property. Next, the constituent can be separated by chemical or electrochemical reaction. Now here, if you want to separate the salt from the water, so there will be some reaction to separate that. We can easily separate that too. And mixture you already got, it's a means the elements or compounds that mix together, it's a mixture. So here, first of all, we discussed that matter is of two types, your pure and your impure. Pure means which is basically a pure means which consists of only one types of a particle, like your copper, oxygen, water. Impure means जो two or more particles से मिलके बना होता है, उसको बोलते हैं impure. For example, tea, क्योंकि टी में हम लोग बहुत सारी चीजें मिक्स करते हैं, so that's basically your impure. And here impure matter is also known as mixture, and the mixture is divided into two types, homo and hetero. Here your pure, which is the first subtopic of a matter, like matter is divided into that. So pure is divided into two types, elements or compounds. We already discussed about compounds, that these are the compounds. Hydrogen, oxygen will have the different property, and when it will mix together, it will form a water, and that water will have a different kind of a property. And what are elements? Elements are the simplest form of matter which cannot be further divided. Example, oxygen. And here we discussed about this homo and hetero. Homo means it's a uniform composition जो हमें एक पूरा दिखता है, that's a homo. And hetero means it's a non-uniform composition, means we are able to see the different part as well. For example, oil, अगर हम लोग mix करेंगे oil in the water, so we can easily see that oil is there in the water, we can easily recognize the oil. Next, one more topic, no, not topic, it's a subtopic. This only, the impure is divided into homo and hetero. So what about homo? Homo is a true solution. So these are basically the difference between what's homo and what's hetero. Homo is a true solution. Particles are very small in homo, which is 10 to the power minus 9 meter, which is less than 1 nanometer. And your homo is transparent, because if we are mixing salt and water, we are getting a transparent kind of solution. Particles cannot be separated by filtration. For example, your salt and water. If we will if we will apply the process of filtration in the salt and water, we won't be able to separate the salt and water. But if we will apply this process of filtration in that sand and water, so we can easily filter the sand, and we can easily means we can हम लोग आराम से filter कर लेते हैं sand को with the water. So this is your salt and water, and here particles cannot be separated, and it do not the scatter of beam of solution. Means with this true solution, the beam of light cannot be scattered. Next, your heterogeneous means hetero is kind of a non-uniform composition, and hetero is divided into two types: colloidal and suspension. So what's the colloidal? What's the size? It's 10 to the power minus m minus 9 m to 10 to the power minus 7, and this is translucent. Okay, and here particles cannot be separated by filtration, same as this, same as your true solution. Example, milk, and here it scatters the beam of light. The last one, the last is suspension, and this here the size of particles is more than 100 nm. This is your opaque, and the particles can easily be separated by filtration process. Example, sand and water. And this is kind of like this is your sand and here's your water, and if we will apply the filtration process, then we can easily separate sand from the water, and it also scatters a beam of light. Now this, yeah, so this is your this salt which we are mixing in the water, it's a solute, and your this water is a solvent, so this whole become a solution. If we are mixing something in something, so that's become a whole solution. Now what is this? And this is your chalk powder plus water. This is your heterogeneous mixture. This is oil and water. So what is this? Homo or hetero? Obviously it is hetero क्योंकि इसमें non-uniform composition is easily visible. Next. So this is a true solution, which is your homogeneous. Means here we cannot हम लोग को नहीं दिख पा रहा है कि what we have mixed in this water. It's a kind of a transparent. See, the true solution is your transparent, and this is your homogeneous mixture. So this is a true solution. Second is your colloidal solution. What's colloidal? Colloidal is your translucent. So this is your translucent solution. Third one is this is your opaque, which is chalk plus water. And we will see this diagram that here we put two beaker, which is first of all, first beaker consists of a true solution, means your homogeneous mixture, and the second one consists of a colloidal solution, which is your heterogeneous mixture. And here, if we are passing the light from these two beaker, so what is happening? From the true solution, your light is not scattering, but from your colloidal solution, the light is scattering. So here we discussed that from the true solution, you do not scatters the beam of light, but from this suspension, it easily scatters a beam of light. So here, this is your colloidal solution, and from colloidal solution also, it scatters a beam of light. Only from the true solution it will not scatter a beam of light. Means only from your homogeneous mixture your light will not scatter, but from the heterogeneous mixture your light will easily scatter. So this is your true, and this is your colloidal solution. So that's it for today, and don't forget to like and subscribe Alam Kul channel. Thank you everybody. Bye bye.